Today on CHTV, we're serving up an update on the girls' volleyball team. Varsity cheerleaders share how COVID-19 has affected their season, and CHTV's Matt Crum informs about new movies coming out soon. CHTV starts right now. Good morning, everyone. My name is Elsa Bray for CHTV. It's weird to think that September is already over. This week starts off October, and going into next week, we have fall break coming up. Let's check in with CHTV's McKenna Barr with a look at the weather forecast for this weekend.
Hello, I'm McKenna Barr giving you the weather forecast for this week and weekend. Starting this week off, we are seeing that common Indiana fall weather pattern where it gets really warm in the afternoons but cold at night. We hit an average high of 77 degrees, almost hitting 80 this week, with addition to our average low of 55 degrees. This weekend is full of sectional, semi-state, and even championship games. If you're heading down to Noblesville or Guerin Catholic this weekend, you will face a high of 79 and a low 54 degrees on Saturday. If going to Culver, you will have a high of 77 and a low 54 degrees on Saturday. And finally, if you're staying home at Carmel, we will have a high of 78 and a low of 55 degrees with showers in early morning and late night. That's all for this week, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks, McKenna. Fall sports are in full swing. Now let's head over to CHTV's Mark Bisbecos with an update on all things Carmel sports.
Good morning, Carmel Greyhounds. My name is Mark Bisbecos, and welcome to your sports announcements for today. CHTV's Gabby Larson learned more about our girls' volleyball team from a special source, her sister. Gabby asked her about her experiences with volleyball and the current season. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Gabby Larson from CHTV here with my sister Addison Larson, who is a freshman playing on JV volleyball.
Number 13, Addie Larson.
Tell me kind of more about your volleyball timeline. How did you start and how did you get to the place you're at now?
I started playing volleyball mainly because of you, because I thought it was really cool how you were playing volleyball and I wanted to be just like you. I started in 2nd grade playing for Carmel Dad's Club until grade 6 when I started playing for the Pups. Then right now I'm playing for the Academy.
So what has been your favorite part about playing volleyball?
Definitely the people. I like hanging out with a lot of my friends that also play volleyball, and it's cool to bond with them because we both do the same thing.
How do you think through your time playing volleyball, how have you bettered yourself as a person through the sport?
I feel like getting criticism in volleyball helps in real life, because if you were to get criticism in the real world, you might not be able to take it as well.
So from what I've heard, you've played for both travel and kind of more rec league stuff when you were younger. How is playing for the high school different from that, and what are your favorite parts about playing for the high school?
Playing for the high school is definitely fun because we travel together instead of meeting at a place. We get to ride the bus to the games that are not home games, and definitely being with the team more on the bus and everything like that is cool.
Thanks, Gabby and Addie. This Friday, the Carmel Greyhound football team takes on Warren Central at Warren. The game will start at 7 p.m. Good luck, Greyhounds. They cheer on the Greyhounds all year. CHTV's Mia Bruder talked to varsity cheerleaders about their season and the changes with the pandemic. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Talia. My favorite thing about Carmel Cheer is probably the culture of the team and all the girls that I've met that I wouldn't have met without cheer, that have become some of my best friends and my favorite people to spend time with. I love coming to practice. Everyone just has such a good attitude and the energy is so fun. It just makes it a really good environment to be at. To state and nationals this year. It's kind of hard to tell what we're going to be able to have with Corona and everything, but I always try to keep an open mind because, cheer is super important to all of us and competitions are important, but really I'm just looking forward to being able to spend the time that I have with my teammates and just cherishing every minute that I have with them because you never know when it's going to be over.
Hi, I'm Reagan, and my favorite part of this season is being able to cheer football games. This season I'm looking forward to competing at nationals because the atmosphere is really great and I love growing closer with my teammates. has impacted my season because a lot of our competitions are virtual now, which means that we're not able to go in person to compete, so we'll submit videos.
Be sure to cheer on the team and the cheerleaders next time you are watching a game. In pro news, the Indianapolis Colts take on the Cleveland Browns at Cleveland this Sunday. It's a later kickoff at 4:25 p.m. Let's see what Phillip Rivers and the Colts can do against their opponent, who have a strong passing game and running game. Let's go, Colts. Indianapolis is a home of racing, although it's been a little quieter at the Brickyard this year. This past weekend, the engines roared for a limited crowd, but CHTV was there. Thomas Johnson attended the Harvest Grand Prix. Let's take a look.
This past weekend, the NTT IndyCar Series took on the road course at the Brickyard. Will Power snagged the pole position during qualifying and later went on to dominate during the race, grabbing the win. Have a look.
Thanks, Thomas, for giving us that look at the track and racing. That is all the sports news for today. Let's send it back over to Elsa.
Thanks, Mark. It is interesting to see how our sports teams have been able to adapt this year. Moving forward, CHTV is going to start incorporating brain breaks in our shows. Take a second to look at nature with this relaxing video brought to you by CHTV's Taylor Braden and Sam Dreyer. This Saturday, October 10th, is World Mental Health Day. Here at Carmel High School, let's be sure to take this opportunity to reach out and offer support and encouragement to friends and family members. If you are looking for more ways to get involved, consider joining CHS Active Minds, a club started this year to help spread mental health awareness. Now, let's send it to entertainment.
Thanks, Elsa. In entertainment news, a few people out there may have watched the Croods movie as a kid when it came out about 7 years ago in 2013. The Caveman family has finally decided to reappear on screen, starring in a new film called The Croods 2: A New Age. The trailer was released on YouTube by multiple sources on September 21st and ended up all over the internet. Now, I know that some people may not watch DreamWorks movies anymore, and that's understandable. After all, a lot of us are hoping to ship off to college soon or may just be too old for animated movies. But if you kept up with the How to Train Your Dragon series after so long, this may just be what you need to take your mind off of this seemingly unending year. Speaking of taking your mind off of things, I'm sure that most people here have a Netflix account that they love to escape to. Now, if you're one of the people who just said, of course, who doesn't, then you're in luck. October is looking like a good month to have a Netflix account with what must be tons of movies just coming out on the streaming service this month. Some classic movies that you guys may want to check out are Ghost Rider starring Nicolas Cage, Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls starring that amazing Jim Carrey, and Superman Returns starring Brandon Routh as the infamous Man of Steel. A lesser-known actor today, but a great one nonetheless. As a matter of fact, some of you may recognize him better as the Atom in DC's Legends of Tomorrow. That's all I have for you today, Greyhounds. Now back to Elsa.
Thanks. Before we leave, we need you to send in photos of your pets to be featured on CHTV's Pet of the Week. It doesn't even have to be your pet. It could be your brother's pet, snake, or your grandma's Maltese puppy, even a squirrel you befriended at the park. I'm sure that all of your classmates would absolutely love to see your pets. You can send pictures to carmeltv99@gmail.com or DM us on Instagram at carmeltv. Also, to stay updated on CHS News, make sure to give us a follow on Instagram at Carmel TV, on Twitter at CHTV, and give us a sub on our YouTube channel, CHTV Carmel Television. I'm Elsa Bray. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your week, Carmel.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Daly. This message is going out to all of you that had me last year in class that borrowed equipment from me. Because of the pandemic, I didn't get stuff back from you guys. So if you have cameras, tripods, light reflectors, anything like that, please return them to me. Don't force me to have to track you down. It's annoying. So just return the stuff so that I can loan it out to other kids. Thank you.